Good evening, everyone. Here I am. I'm just a couple of minutes late. A dog's sitting over here barking at me because I haven't spoken most of the day. Nobody's been here, and suddenly I start speaking. It rattles his brain. Doesn't know where to go from there. I didn't get everything onto the list for tonight, but we do have a number of nice rolls for the evening. I decided to do rolls this time around for everybody, and I've got 4 reveals at the end of the day. And it just reminded me that, yeah, we're probably not going to be going on. There's the dog over there. You can see him right down there, right over here. There he is. He's just kind of sitting over there looking. Does everybody hear me okay? Make sure I'm being heard. Sometimes my mic doesn't like to plug in as being the primary mic. We've got a yes from Chris Vines and Majestic. So good evening to Timothy Morrell, our own Jessica Johnson, Jeff Dunn, Jim Fletcher. Who else do we have here? Joe McBride. We've got Majestic, Deanne Yeoman, Steve Patet, Techstar, and let's see, Party Pickles here, and as is Steve A., Tim Crowell, Wade Reynolds. We got a bunch of people here. Okay, well, I appreciate that very much. I have to do a little bit of housekeeping here real quick. The first thing I want to do is mention that we had a reveal yesterday. And during that reveal yesterday, we sold some rolls that were sister rolls of the roll that we did the reveal on. And we sold out yesterday. But Jim Fletcher had asked the question. He is here. Yes, he is here. Jim Fletcher had asked the question if these rolls came from the Governor Vandiver hoard. And no, they did not. These are from a completely different source. So I wanted to make sure that I answered that question because it had been asked, and I somehow skipped over it and didn't see it come up. Oops. I threw away a rubber band. I don't like throwing away rubber bands. Oh, yeah, I got my phone on silent, got everything else ready to go. I'm not going to be really showing anything under the scope today. We are going to be using the Dynolite scope, hopefully. So I need to try to bring it out here. See what I can do with it. I don't have a slideshow for today because we are not doing a lot of things that would be involved with a slide. So let me flip over to the Dynolite here real quick and see if I can get focused in like... Hey, you see, I don't seem to be able to get focused in the manner that Jessica does. Maybe she can help me with that. I don't know, because if I try to bring it up higher, maybe this will work. There we go. Okay. Now I've got it. That's one of the 1961 D rolls, and you can see right there there's an RPM number 47 right on the end of the roll. So someone's going to get them a nice one. But these are the Megrigan Sun rolls are the ones that shrink down around the coins, and the coins are basically concreted in. And what you end up having to do is remove those with heat. But I sold 11 rolls of them last night. I don't have any left to sell. So we've got a lot number 1 here. Lot number 1 is going to be a machine wrapped roll of 1961 Lincoln cents. This is a 1961 roll. This is what the roll actually looks like. It just says 50 cents pennies. Protective on it. It's got nice coins inside. So we got a $4 bid from Jim Fletcher, looking for a higher bid now, looking for a bid of $4.50. Anybody give me a bid of $4.50 on this? Just dump it right into auction mode, and here we go. Anybody give me a bid of $4.50? I bid of $4, need a bid of $4.50. Anybody $4.50? Nobody $4.50 on this? Okay, thanks, Majestic. Looking for a 450. Anybody bid a 450? 450 on a 1961 plane. Bill Betts gives me a 450. 1961 plane machine wrapped roll. I got a bid of 450 now, looking for 5. Anybody give me a bid of 5? Got a bid of 450 now, looking for a bid of 5. Anybody give me a bid of 5? Get a bid of 5 from Jim Fletcher now, looking for 550. Anybody give me a bid of 550? Looking 550 now. Anybody 550? 1961 cents are actually pretty nice. There's a little bit of a fingerprint there on the end, but the coins are nice and bright. Really pretty. As our wonderful Jessica Johnson would say, gorgeous. $5 bid now. Looking at a $5 bid, do we have a bid of 6? Anybody with a bid of 6? 550 will do. Got a bid of 5, looking for a bid of 6 now. 550 from Bill Betts. Got 550. Bill Betts is 550 now, looking for 6. And Jim is out. And Bill Betts at 550. I tell you what, how about if we do it this way? How about if we offer these at 5 flat? 5 flat, we'll give Bill one. So I've got a couple of them here. We'll give Bill one. Chuck said your word. He sure did. Okay, Jim wants one at 5. Bill wants one at 5, I'm sure, because he bid 550. Now here's what we've got. We have additional rolls, and I have a grand total of 5 of these. I've got 5 of these. Either one of you two guys want to buy any more of them at $5 a piece? They are the same thing going all the way through. Offer more to Jim and Bill first. See if Jim and Bill want any more. If Jim and Bill don't want any more, Bill will take 2 total. Bill will take 2 total. Now we got Tim Morrell wanting 1. Jim, how are you sitting on these? Your 1 is okay, or you want more than 1? So let Jim get back to us. Okay. 1 is fine, thank you. Okay. So we've got 1 for Jim Fletcher. We've got 2 for Bill Betts. We got 1 for Tim Morrell. And 1 for Mike Birchman. So that looks like 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's all I've got for sales. So looks like we're filled up on that. Thank you, guys. We're sold out on these right now. Moving on to the next item. Next item is this one right here. This is a 1970 Philadelphia original machine wrapped roll. Really nice looking coins on the inside there. And we got Jim with a bid of 5. We got Yo Man now with a bid of 6. Yo Man with a bid of 6. Tim Morrell tries 6. Now Doug Reese comes in at 8. $8 bid now. We're looking for a bid of 9. $8 bid looking for a bid of 9. 8.5 out of Jim Fletcher and 10 out of Tim Morrell. We got $10 bid now. $10 bid now looking for 11. Got 12 out of Doug Reese and 13 out of Yo Man Gull. $13 bid out of Yo Man Gull, looking for a bid of 14 now. Anybody give me a bid of 14? Jim says he's out. Jim says he's out. And we got Doug in at 14. Doug back at 14, looking for a bid of 15 now. Anybody give me a bid of 15? Got a bid of 15 from Yo Man Gull. Got a bid of 15 now, looking for a bid of 16. Anybody give me a bid of 16? Bid of 16 come. Now looking for 16. 16. Anybody give me a bid of 16? $15 now going once to Yo Man Gull. Bid of $15 going once to Yo Man Gull. Got a bid of 15 going twice now to Yo Man Gull. Here's the rest of the roll, rest of the wrapper anyway. It just says 50 pennies on it, and it's got the we got 16 out of Doug Reese. It doesn't really have any other markings on it, just says 50 pennies, 50, and they're pretty well rolled. I mean, the ends are nice and tight. $16 bid from Doug Reese now. $16 bid from Doug Reese, looking for a bid of 17. Got a bid of 16 now, looking for a bid of 17. Anybody give me a bid of 17? 16.5 will do it. We're going once to Doug Reese now, $16. And 16.5 from Yo Man Gull. 16.5 from Yo Man Gull, going twice now at, not going twice, we're at Yo Man Gull, 16.5. 16.5 now looking for 17. Got a bid of 16.5 now looking for 17. Anybody with a bid of 17? Doug Reese is winking on that one, came in on the twice. Sniped it back in at 16. Now Yeoman's bid of 16.5. Need a bid of 17. Looking for a bid of 17. Anybody give me a bid of 17? Otherwise, we'll count it down to Yeoman Go. Yeoman Go, 16.5 now, going once. I tell you what, I'll take care of both of you guys. These 1970 plain rolls, I got two of them. I've got two of them. This is roll number 1 right here, the one I've been showing. Roll number 2 is this one here, and it actually shows the date on the end. There, 1970. And on this end, you've also got a date end, 1970. And what we'll do is for Yeoman and Doug Reese, we'll give each of them a roll at 15. How does that sound? Each of you get a roll at 15. Is that good? Yeoman says Ben. Doug Reese says he likes that. And now we're going to move on to the next item. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. We're going to go on to this 1970D machine wrapped roll. 1970D machine wrapped roll. It looks almost exactly like the Philadelphia roll, except this one is a Denver roll. It's a 1970 Denver roll. That's what I understand it to be because that's what was marked on the wrapper. Right there. 70D. We got Yeoman with a $4 bid. Now Doug Reese comes in at 10. Doug Reese at 10. Now we need a bid of 11. Anybody bid of 11? Now Yeoman at 12. Got a Yeoman bid at 12. 12 now looking for 13. 13 now looking for 14. Anybody give me a bid of 14? Looking for a bid of 14 now. Yeoman at 15. $15 a Yeoman. Anybody bid a 16? Get a 15. Anybody give me a 16? Hello, Chase. How you doing, buddy? And Tim says he's out, so Yeoman at 15. We're going to be going once to Yeoman at 15. Now CMUS Omaha comes in at 16. CMUS Omaha at 16. $16 bid now looking for 17. Anybody give me a bid of 17? 17 from Chase. Got a 17 from Chase now looking for 18. Anybody give me a bid of 18? Should probably be some really nice coins in here. They're a little bit loose. You can see that they rattle around just a little bit in the tube, but that's normal for these paper wrapped rolls like this. This is the American Rolling Machine Company. Let's see, what does this actually say on it? I have to put my glasses on. I can't read those little tiny letters. What do you think I am? Yeoman's got the current bid of 17.5. I got to get my loop out to be able to read this. It looks like it says Johnson Fairbox Company, Chicago 40. That's a pretty old wrapper. Johnson Fairbox Company, Chicago 40 is what that says. $18 bid now from Chase, looking for a $19 bid. Anybody give me a $19 bid? $18 bid now going once to Chase Carlisle. $18 bid now going twice. All in, all done, folks. And 19 to CMUS Omaha. 19 to CMUS Omaha looking for a bid of 20 now. Got a $19 bid now looking for a bid of 20. Anybody give me a bid of 20? Got a bid of 19 now looking for a bid of 20. Roll's in pretty nice condition too. It's one of those ones that'll stay sealed. If you hang on to it, it'll stay exactly like it is. You won't wrap it up in plastic or something to keep the air from getting to it. It'd be a really nice roll to hold back for a while. I got CMUS at $19. CMUS at $19 looking for a bid of 20 now. Got a $19 bid looking for a bid of 20. Anybody give me a better bid of 20? CMUS the money dollar bidder now, 19. 19 looking for a bid of 20. Going once at 19 now to CMUS Omaha. Going twice to CMUS Omaha at $19. All in, all done, folks. This is your last and final chance to get a bid in there, $20. And we're done. CMUS Omaha at $19. I do appreciate it very much. Thank you. Let's see what this one here is. Okay. Now the next roll. The next one we've got up for bids here is this 1960D small date roll. It's been taped, and it's been taped, and has been taped, and has been taped for a long time. It says small date there on the end, but it is a 1960D small date roll. We're going to start this off at $9. Jim Fletcher gives me a bid of 10. Got a bid of 14 now out of DN. 14 out of DN, now looking for a bid of 15. Anybody give me a bid of 15? $15 from Jim Fletcher, now looking for 16. Yeah, it's coppercoins.com/auction. And you'll notice that the list is a little abbreviated this evening. I do have a few items toward the end that are not on that list. If we take a little intermission, I can add them to the list. We got DN with a $16 bid. $16 bid now. Yeah, you're waiting for me to say the 70S roll was next. No, I don't have any 70S right now. I wish I did. Got an $18 bid out of Tim Morrell now. Tim Morrell, $18 bid now, looking for a bid of 19. Anybody give me a bid of 19? You can see how old this tape is. Watch. Watch this. It just has that real crunchy sound. But just the end of it has come loose. It's still very firmly attached to the roll. $18 bid now, going once to Tim Morrell. Tim Morrell, $18 bid going once. Looking for an $18.50 bid, 19. $18.50, 19, anybody? Deanne is out. $18 bid now, going twice. Hey, Steel Horses, how you doing today? $18 bid now, going twice. All in, all done, folks. It's your last chance to get a bid in there. And this small date roll. We're sold to Tim Morrell at 18. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much, sir, and thank you to everyone else who bid this evening. We got another one here. This one is 1968S. Got a 1968S roll here, and this one's been wrapped by the Bank of America. Bank of America, NT and SA, National Trade and Savings Association, or something to that effect. National NT and SA. Anybody know what that means? I'm just kind of guessing at it. I'm thinking it's National Trust and Savings Association. I don't know. Anyway, we got a $9 bid, 10, 12, and 13. $13 bid now from Jim Fletcher. Jim Fletcher's $13 bid is our present high bid. And the wrapping has come a little off on this end. And we've got a big, this looks like a pretty big spot, I think. Is that a spot or a shadow? Hang on a second here. Okay, it's just a shadow. I thought it was a big old spot. Yeah, that's just a shadow. Then on this end, it is a little loose. There's a bit of a fingerprint on it. Got a CMS Omaha, $14 now. $14 bid. Got a $14 bid looking. Yes, we are selling reveals tonight, Wade. And we are going to do a reveal at the end of this show. That's why the show is pretty short. I've got a reveal coming up. I think it's 9:30 Eastern Time. I think I made it for 9:30. So we're sold to CMS Omaha on this one at $14. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much, sir. Now, on to some wheat cents. Now, this is a relatively freshly taped, but I have not opened the tape on. It's a 1955S roll. This is a 1955S, and remember again, the colors on the coins are actually showing the refractiveness of the plastic tube. It's not actually on the coin. But this is a nice uncirculated 930. Okay. Nice uncirculated roll of 1955S. Anybody want to get me started on here? $25. $25 started on 1955S roll. This is a full roll of 50, 1955S, all BU coins. They look like they're original from the same source. I'm not 100% sure that they are, but they are definitely 1955S. Who wants to start me off on a 55S roll at $25? Now how about 20? Give me a $20 start on this one. $20 start. Anybody give me a $20 start on this one? And we got a $20 start from Quads. Quads gives us a $20 start. Looking for a bid of 21 now. 21 from Jim Fletcher. Now 22. Got a $21 bid. Now 22. Anybody give me a $22 bid? $21 bid. Now let's see. 22. Anybody got a 22? Quads comes back with 22. Now 23. A $22 bid. Now 23. Anybody give me a $23 bid? Looking for a $23 bid out there. No $23 bid, $22 bid, and CMUS is out. 23 from Techstar. We got 23 from Techstar now, looking for 24. $23 bid now, looking for 24. Anybody give me a $24 bid? Jim is out. Quads is out. Techstar seems to be the only rising star right now. $23 bid now. $23 bid looking for a bid of 24. Now we're going once to Techstar 23. Once to Techstar 23. Now twice to Techstar 23. All in, all done, folks. This is your last chance. Now Thomas comes in at 24. We got a $24 bid now. $24 bid from Thomas looking for a bid of 25. A bid of 24 now looking for a bid of 25. Anybody give me a bid of 25? Those old Edgar Marcus tubes. The Edgar Marcus tubes are actually pretty good. They're very nice for storing coins in. Cap's always nice and tight on them. Techstar comes back with a $25 bid. Now we have a $25 bid, and that was the original open. Now we're back to the original open at $25, looking for a bid of 26 now. Anybody give me a bid of 26? Looking for a bid of 26. Anybody give me a bid of 26? 25 now, looking for a bid of 26. No bid of 26. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Techstar $25. And 26 to Thomas. Now we got a $26 bid to Thomas. $26 bid now looking for 27. Got a $26 bid looking for 27. Anybody give me a bid of 27? I bid of 26. Need a bid of 27. Anybody bid of 27? No bid of 27. Techstar is out. Looks like we're going to start it down to Thomas. Now going once to Thomas at 26. Oops. I slid that all the way across the little stand here. There we go. $26 bid. 26 looking for a bid of 27. Techstar is out. Now we're going once to going twice now to Thomas at 26. Going twice to Thomas at 26. All in, all done, folks. This is your final warning. Final chance to get a bid in there. It looks like we're going to be sold now. Sold now to Thomas at $26. I do appreciate it, everyone. Thank you very much for your bids. Now let's move on to this little baby. This is one of those ones, it's been in this tube for a long time. And the reason for that is that these tubes haven't been available for a long time. I don't think these tubes have been available since the 60s or 70s. This is a 1957D. It's a very bright, uncirculated roll inside of an old cap tube. It's a beautiful 1957D roll. We got a bid of $20 from Doug Reese now. Looking for a bid of 21. Joe McBride comes back at 21. Now looking for a bid of 22. Got a bid of 21. Now looking for a bid of 22. Anybody give me a bid of 22? Now Doug Reese at 25. Got Doug Reese at 25. Looking for a bid of 26. Anybody give me a bid of 26? Tim Morrell back at 22. Needs a bid of 26. Looking for a bid of 26 now. Really nice looking roll. Very well sealed. Very tightly sealed inside of this cap end roll. I was warned against calling them pipe bomb rolls. So it's a capped end roll. Got Doug Reese now at $27. $27 bid. Presently $27 bid. Looking for a bid of 28. Joe McBride says he's out. Thank you, Joe. Looking for a bid of 28. Anybody give me a bid of 28? I got a bid of 27. Now going once at 27. Now we're going to be going twice at 27. It is a very shiny roll. It's very beautiful. It doesn't look like there's any marks on the coins. Looks like all those marks are on the plastic. It's very nice. Thomas down with 28 now. $28 bid. $28 bid now looking for a bid of 29. Got a bid of 28 now. Looking for a bid of 29. Anybody give me a bid of 29? Doug Reese gives me 29. So I've got Thomas and Doug Reese in the fight here. Yeah, $29. How about, hey, Paul, how you doing? How about a $30 bid? Got a bid of 29. Looking for a bid of 30. Anybody give me a bid of 30? And Thomas comes back with a $30 bid. How about Doug now? 31. Looking for a bid of 31. Anybody give me a bid of 31? I tell you what, let's just bottle this one up right here. Doug tries it with 31, but we're going to do this. I got two of these from the same source, same handwriting. See that? That's not my handwriting. Two rolls from the same source. I've got roll 1 here with no fingerprint on the end, and roll 2 here with a little fingerprint on the end. I tell you what, I'll give the highest bidder. My highest bidder is Doug Reese, roll number 1, and my underbidder, Thomas, I'll give him this roll right here, and we'll do 27 apiece on him. How does that sound? Thomas says he'll bin it. So make sure you put Doug Reese on there first, and then Thomas second, because I have these in order in the box. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Now, here we go. Here's another one. This is a 58D. 58D tubed plastic roll. Now, this one, the cap is loose. I'm not going to pour the coins out, but I will show you the end of the roll. Yeah, no, it looks like a 65, maybe a 66. Probably a 65. Really nice looking coin. It's got relatively nice looking coins all the way through. They're all uncirculated, nice red coins. We got this one started off at 12. We got Jim Fletcher at 13. Now Steve A at 15. Steve A at $15. Now looking for a bit of 16. Got a bit of 15. Now looking for a bit of 16. Anybody give me a bit of 16? 16 or 15 and a half. 15 and a half will work. 16 now. 16 Joe McBride. 16 looking for a bit of 1650. Anybody 1650? Got a 16 now looking for a 1650. Anybody 1650? Looks like Joe McBride's going to be our hey better. $16 now. Going once to $16 to Joe McBride. We're going to be going twice to Joe McBride at $16. All in, all done, folks. Steve A comes in at 17. Steve A, $17. $17 is the bid now. Looking for a bit of 18. Got a bit of 17. Looking for a bit of 18. Anybody give me a bit of 18? Joe McBride is out now. Out now at the 17 level, looking for a bit of 18. Anybody give me 17 and a half, 18? Anybody 17 and a half? 17 and a half? No bid at 17 and a half either? Catch up. I'll give you a little chance to catch up here pretty soon when I pause for station identification. Got Steve A $17 going once to Steve A $17 now. I tell you what, I don't want to see Joe left out on this. So let's do it this way. Steve's going to get this roll right here. But I have this one, another 1958D roll. I've checked them for like really heavy spots and icky, and there's no heavy spots or icky on these. So they're pretty nice looking rolls. I tell you what, I'll do them each at 16. How about that? Steve and Joe. Steve would get the red cap. Joe gets the other cap. $16. Joe says thanks. Steve, I'm sure, will take it. It's $16. So Steve gets the red roll, the first one. And Joe gets the second roll. And there we are, $16 a piece. Now, this one's special, folks. Now, I had a friend sell me a bunch of 1955 rolls. And I was really excited when he sold them to me. However, I did notice on these 55 rolls that they don't look like they're from an original source. There's different colors in there. So I called him and I asked him, I said, what's up with these 1955 rolls? He said, well, these 1955 rolls were wrapped from a bag containing a whole bunch of 1955 Philadelphia cents. So here we have 1955 Philadelphia. Hey, Coin Dragon. Here we have 1955 Philadelphia. Now, I can pretty much guarantee there's probably not going to be any of the big double die in there. But there will be plenty of really nice looking 1955 Lincoln cents that will have interest and intrigue. I haven't seen any of the coins. I have no idea, but we're going to be able to start these at $45. Anybody want to give me a start at $45? $45 on a 1955 Philadelphia roll. These things, dealer wholesale bid on these is $30. I think 45 is a pretty good price. How about $40? Anybody want to give me a $40? $40 start on this. I can't go below 40, but I can do a $40 start. Anybody want to hit me with a $40 start? This is 1955 Philadelphia. I don't know that there aren't any of the DDO number 2 in here. I would bet that there could be the DDR number 1 in here. I would also bet that there's a very good chance that you've got the poor man's double in here. I would also bet that there's a pretty decent chance that you get some of the massive die cracks, like the split head die cracks that you see often on the 1955 Philadelphia. These are just really nice uncirculated examples of those. So we got Paul Hampton at $40, a $40 bid from Paul Hampton, looking for a bid of $45. Got a bid of $40 now, looking for a bid of $45. Anybody give me a bid of $45? $41. How about $41? Anybody give me a bid of $41? Any raise above 40 and $1 increments? 41, 42, anybody? So let's go ahead and go once to Paul Hampton at $40. Once to Paul Hampton at $40. Oh, Treasure Trolls, Michigan. All once at $40, now twice at $40. All in, all done, folks. We finished here at $40 for 1955 Philadelphia. We're sold to Paul Hampton at $40. I do appreciate it. Now, I have a couple of other rolls if anybody else wants to buy any. You want to buy them straight out at $40, just say bin. Let me know that you want to bin a 1955 Philadelphia roll at $40. We've got a few of them here. Thomas says he'll take one at $40. CMUS Omaha will take one at $40. I appreciate it. I've not seen inside any of these. All I know is that they came from a BU bag or an uncirculated bag. Thomas takes one. CMUS takes one. Anybody else want one of these? I've got a couple left. Thomas, CMUS. We've got Jim Fletcher. All right. I appreciate it, folks. We'll move on to the next item. Next item is going to be... That's what I did. Okay, the next item... I didn't get a picture of this, so I need to bring up a camera real quick so I can show you what I've got here. Let me move my other stuff out of the way. And I will bring up camera number 2. See camera number 2 here. There we go. This shows my messy desk. Now, here's what I have for you. If I can show you. Okay, we have this. This is an empty book for the 1909 to 1940 Lincoln cents. I have a number of these available. Some of them in better shape than others, but all of them are gently used. And then I have this. I have this. And most of these are either full or nearly full of coins. Nearly full, I would say. And then I have a representative roll here to show you. Actually, 2 of these. I need to get 2 of these. So there's one. Now these are going to be average circulated coins, but they're going to fill parts of this book, the first one. So you get 2 rolls of those. And then to help you replace the crappy coins in the second book and fill in holes, we're going to do this. 500 wheat pennies. So this is the item that we're bidding on here. I have a few of these. I want to make sure that you guys get the chance to get one of these. We're going to start this off at a bid of $29. Who wants to start me off at $29? Anybody give me a bid of $29? We've got the number 1 book to 1940, and you get 2 rolls of coins that contain dates that are in this book. Then we have the number 2 book that's nearly full, but it also comes with 500 coins that you can replace any of the better coins in here with the worser coins in here and get yourself started on a number 2 set. And then whatever happens to be in the book, well, it's yours to keep. I'm basically selling this as a more or less an empty book. Now, some of these are full, and some of them are not full. The shipping on this would be $8, or $8.50. I'm sorry, the $8.50, the new $8.50. So we got Paul Hampton at $30. Techstar comes in at $32. And then it would be $8.50 to ship just this. And I could probably fit in a number of other rolls in this package, and plenty of singles. Well, hello, Justin Busman. How are you doing? I don't know if they're searched. I bought them as bags of wheat pennies, and when I bought the bags of wheat pennies, I sorted them out into 500 count bags. So I don't know that. I have not searched them. I've not looked through them. I have no idea what's in there. So we got Techstar at $35. Paul Hampton comes back at $34, needs a $36. Got a $35 bid now, looking for a $36 bid. Yeah, this is something for, especially for your kids or your grandkids that are of a young collector age. This is something that they would actually really thoroughly enjoy getting, I think. This is actually lot number 11. Jessica, it's lot number 11. $38 bid from Treasure Trolls, Michigan. And these bags are from, I have about 12 5,000 count bags of wheat pennies, and I just sort them into bags of 500 and seal them. So I have no idea what's inside. There could be a couple of coals. There could be some lower condition coins. There could also be some early coins that would work inside this book. So I got Justin Busman at 40 now. Techstar also at 40. Let me tell you what. Let me do it this way. Let's see. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 possible in this. I got 6 possible in this. We've got Techstar and Justin Busman at 40, and then Treasure Trolls Michigan at 42. How about if I do a $39 price tag on this? $39 each, bin now. $39 for this. Paul Hampton gives me a bin at $39. Justin Busman at $39. Treasure Trolls Michigan at $39. Techstar at $39. Any other interest at $39? Kelly Ray comes in at $39. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 6. I've got 1 spot left. I've got 1 of these left right now. I may have more later, but right now I kind of wanted to put this together to see if there was any interest in it before I went building a bunch of them. I've got a lot more books and such, but it would take me a couple of weeks to get everything built up. Tim Morrell takes the last one we have available for right now. So there's Paul Hampton, Justin Busman, Treasure Trolls Michigan, Techstar, Kelly Ray, and Tim Morrell. And Jim Fletcher says, clap, 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 clap to all. And I appreciate it, folks. Thank you very much. Now, here's what I've got for the next item. For the next item, what we end up with is just this with the 2 rolls. You get the 2 rolls of pennies and the number 1 folder, the empty number 1 folder. Forget this part. That's the other auction lot. Now, if you're only looking for earlier stuff, this is where you can start. Empty book number 1 with 2 rolls of coins that fit with the early books. And we're going to start that off at a $29 bid. $29 bid. Anybody give me a better bid of 29? Lot number 10. I'm going to start this off at $29. Anybody want to start me at $29 on this? I got a little bit backwards with things, but it'll still work. 29 to Wade Reynolds. Good one to Wade Reynolds at $29. 29. Now these rolls will have PD and S Mint coins in them. They will have some of the slightly tougher coins. They're not all going to be just, Cull Philadelphia coins. There's going to be some pretty decent ones in there. I'll make sure of that. I might even toss a couple of 1911S or something like that into the whole batch so I can give you something really valuable. then whatever rolls those spill into is where we end up at. Now, you can't do 100 all different coins to go in this book for this price. That's not possible. There's only 76 or 77 coins that go in this book, and they would be worth a couple $1,000s once you finish. So I can't really do that. They're not all different, but there are plenty of different ones. Plenty of them in the teens, 20s, and 30s. I think I even put some 1909s in there before I started wrapping them. So I got Wade Reynolds at $29. Does anybody else want to give me a $29 bid on this? We'll go ahead and give Wade his at $29. I've got 4 left. Anybody else wants to give me a $29 bin? Just type bin out, and we can get you one of these at $29. Got $29 on this right here. It's a 1909 to 1940. It's an empty book. Then you get 2 rolls of coins that will fit in the book. So we got 1 to quads at $29. I usually sell these rolls for $15 a piece. And then the book here, I guess it just comes free. So we've got Wade Reynolds and quads. Both want 1. Got anybody else want 1? And it looks like maybe not. Yeah, this would have to be an $8.50 shipping too, because it is oversized and overweight for first class. But if you bought both of these 2 lots, you would get the entire thing at the $8.50 shipping, because I can fit all of that together into a padded flat rate envelope. So this would be an $8.50 shipping item if you got this item alone, but if you got it in paired with any of the other items that we've had today, you would be able to get all of it at $8.50. You have your 65-year-old Whitman folder with 10 open slots from when you were a young man. I bet I could name at least 5 of those 10 open slots. That's about what these are. I mean, these books are pretty much that age. They are from the 50s and 60s, and they are in relatively good condition. I mean, there's none of them that are torn. There's no tears or rips in them. I'm trying to make sure that I get ones that don't have any large holes where someone's poked a coin through. This one has a very small hole right here, but it's still in pretty decent condition. You need a 51 or 51 coins. All right, there we go. And I'm going to call this one sold out now, unless anybody else wants to dig in right now and throw me a bin. You throw me a bin and I'll get you on the list. Otherwise, we're just going to move on to the next item. Paul Hampton throws me a bin. Got a bin from Paul Hampton now. Paul Hampton is our 3rd buyer of this particular lot. And I'm going to get my items together here so that I can dig into finishing this auction. There we go. Yeah, see, I've got it's a box full of rolls that I'm working on making my way through. Okay, so the next item up for bids. Next item up for bids is going to be this. Let me see. I'm going to make sure I've got the right thing coming up. Here it is. This is an unknown date mint mark. It's a Visi-Roll. I've had somebody ask me about these one time. These are actually quite scarce. You just don't see them very often. But it is a rather tightly cellophane wrapped roll of pennies. I don't have a date or mint mark on this one. Both ends show tails. So I start this off at $6. I don't even know. I didn't exactly. Now let's see. I think I could probably tell you if they're copper or zinc. Okay, these are copper, and it appears early 60s. It appears that they're probably from the early 60s. These wrappers, I've seen them used all the way up to the mid-90s. I guess it just depends on if you ended up with one of the machines that does this type of wrapping. But there it is in focus. It's a VisiRoll, which I guess means visible roll. Yeah, you can tell, see all those little horizontal marks running across the width of the coins? That tells me it's going to be an earlier make in the 60s. So got Justin Busman now at $9. $9 now the bid. Looking for a bid of 10. Anybody give me a bid of 10? These are copper coins. They're not zinc. And they appear to be from the 60s. And this wrapper seems to be a little bit brittle in the sense that if you don't really take care of it, it could bust open on you. I guess that's why these are not very common, because they were not made to last a long time. It is cellophane. It's crinkly cellophane. Got Chase Carlisle, $10. This would be one of those rolls that if it were mine to do, I would probably keep it shut. I probably would not want to open this one just because it is a scarce wrapper type. I haven't seen very many of these ever. And we've got Justin Busman came back at 11 now. Chase Carlisle at 13. Chase at 13 now. Anybody looking to get one of these relatively scarce wrapper types? Wrapper types. $15 to Justin Busman now. Paul Hampton tries 15. Chase comes back at 17. Now I got Chase at 17, looking for a bit of 18. Anybody out there give me a bit of 18? And Paul at 20. Paul Hampton comes in at $20. Eric says it would whistle at him until he opened it. Trying to go the way of the purist collector, allowing a purist collector to pick these up. They could actually be black spotted all the way through the roll. We don't know what's inside. Nobody knows what's inside here. These have been wrapped up for a long time, and by the font of the writing on the wrapper, I would say that they've probably been wrapped up since the 60s. Now Chase at $30. Justin Busman came back at $25. Now we're looking for a bid of 31. Got a bid of 30 now, looking for a bid of 31. Anybody with a bid of 31? Your rolls call you all the time, and you ignore them. Paul Hampton at 32 now. Paul Hampton on the bid at 32, looking for a bid of 33. I'm going to check my paperwork for when I bought this. I'm thinking that there was knowledge of what the date and mint was of this roll when I purchased it. So I have no idea why I don't have any information on it. So I'll take a look and see if I can get information on what the date and mint mark is of these. There's Chase at $35. $35 now, looking for a bid of 36. A bid of 35 now, looking for a bid of 36. Anybody give me a bid of 36? Looking for that bid of 36. Anybody give me a bid of 36? Justin Busman is out. Thank you very much, Justin. Going once now at $35 to Chase Carlisle. And we're going twice now. $35 to Chase Carlisle, looking for a bid of 36. Anybody give me a bid of 36? We all done and sold to Chase Carlisle. Done and sold to Chase Carlisle at $35. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much, sir. And now let me move on to the next roll. The next roll is this 1960D. It is a BU tubed roll. The tube cap will come off. And with the tube cap off, we can see the coins if I can get them in focus. There we go. In focus. I've not been through these other than to just look at them for condition. They are all in pretty decent condition. And so we're going to start this one off at $6. We got Deanne at a $6 bid. Deanne, $6 bid, looking for a bid of 7 now. Got a bid of $6, looking for a bid of 7. Anybody give me a bid of 7? 1960 DBU, small at 8 is what they say. In old handwriting. It's an old Whitman tube. Got a $6 bid now, looking for a bid of 7. Anybody out there give me a bid of 7? How about 6.5? Anybody give me a bid of 6.5? $6 bid, looking for a bid of 6.5. Anybody give me a bid of 6.5? No bid of 6.5. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Deanne at 6. There we go. Adam Connor comes in 6.5. $6.5 bid now, looking for 7. Deanne gives me a $7 bid now, looking for 7.5. Got a bid of 7 now, looking for a bid of 7.50. Anybody give me a bid of 7.50? What do you want, dog? He's down here brushing up against my legs like I do not know he's there. 7.50 now, Steve A. Now 8 from Deanne. Got an $8 bid from Deanne. This is the only roll like this I have right now. So this one's the only one that I'm going to be able to put up for sale this evening. Got Deanne with an $8 bid, now looking for a bid of 9. Anybody give me a bid of 9? No bid of 9. Let's go ahead and start counting it down at $8 to Deanne. Going to be going once now to Deanne at $8. Going twice now. Deanne, $8. All in, all done. Now Steve comes in with $10 bid. $10 bid now. Not sold to Deanne for 8. Steve comes in at 10. We need a bid of 10.5. And Deanne at 11. $11 bid now. $11 bid. Let's see a bid of 12. Anybody bid of 12? Got a bid of 11. Need a better bid of 12. Anybody give me a better bid of 12? Oh, my dog is so annoying. He's only annoying when somebody's trying to work. Chase now a bid of 12. Chase now a bid of 12. Looking for a bid of 13. Got a bid of 12. 12.5 now. Steve A. Now 13. Anybody 13? A $12.5 bid. Looking for a bid of 13. Now Chase at 14. $14 bid from Chase, now looking for a bid of 14.5, 15. Anybody 14.5, 15? 14.5, 15, anybody? Nobody 14.5, 15. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Chase Carlisle. We'll give Chase a going once now at $14, looking for a bid of 14.5, 15. Steve says he's out. Chase now $14 going once. Chase now $14 going twice, looking for a bid of 14.5, 15. Anybody with a bid of 14.5, 15? Going twice now, all in, all done. This is your final warning. And we're sold to Chase Carlisle $14. I do appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. And now we have a 1959D roll. This 1959D is in one of those Megrig and Sons. So it's on a tight roll. You need to heat this one to get it open. You got a 59D roll, starting this one off at $6. Anybody give me a start at $6? Jim Fletcher with $6 bid. Got a $6 bid on this one. Nobody's seen what's inside this roll since these coins were put in here. I can pretty much guarantee that, because I can't get the coins out of the roll without heating them, without destroying. You have to destroy the tube to get the coins out. We got quads at 7, now Steve at 8. Steve at $8 bid, $8 bid, now looking for a bid of 8.5. Jim Fletcher is 8.5, now looking for 9. And a $10 bid from quads. We've got a $10 bid from quads, now looking for a bid of 11. Anybody with a bid of 11? Jim is out. Eric, I love these things too, especially since I started opening them with my new heat gun. And out of like 15 rolls, I think I found a good 100 coins that I needed to submit to NGC for high grade, because those coins were just beautiful. Chase with $11 bid now. $11 bid, looking for a bid of 12. Jessica doesn't like them because she doesn't know how to open them. Once she figures out how to open them and sees the quality of the coins inside, she'll probably want some. $11 bid now from Chase. Going once to Chase at $11, looking for a bid of 11.5, 12. Going twice now to Chase at $11, looking for a bid of 11.5, 12. Anybody with a bid of 11.5, 12? And sold to Chase for $11. I tell you what, Chase, I have 3 1959D rolls that are just about the same. They don't appear to have come from the same source. So whatever you get in one, you'll get something different in roll 2, roll 3. So you'll take all 3. Okay. Chase with all 3 rolls at $11. I do appreciate it, Chase. Thank you very much. And these are all the shrink tight rolls. The coins will not come out of these unless you heat the rolls. Okay. Next up for bids. Next up for bids is 1962D OBW roll. This is an original roll, and I had to put some tape on it here because when it was shipped to me, the tape tried to bust open on me. But this is a 1962D roll. 1962D original bank wrapped roll. I'm going to start this one off at $6. Anybody give me a $6 bid on this? $6. Anybody give me a $6 start? Okay, Jim Fletcher, $6 start. This one is a Standard Johnson Company, Brooklyn, New York. It's patent 1536481. Doug Reese gives me a $7 bid. $7 bid now, looking for a bid of 8. A $7 bid, looking for a bid of 8. Chase gives me an $8 bid. $8 bid now 9. $8 bid now 9. This is 1962D. Doug Reese now 9. Doug Reese now 9, looking for a bid of 10. Got a $9 bid. Anybody give me a bid of 10? Got 9 to Doug Reese, going once now. 9 to Doug Reese, going once. Anybody throw me a bid of 9.5. 9.5, 10. Now 10 out of Chase Carlisle. Now 10 out of Chase Carlisle, looking for a bid of 11 now. Got a bid of 10, looking for a bid of 11. Yes, dog, I understand. He probably wants to go outside. Doug Reese at a bid of 10.5 now. $10.5 bid now, looking for 11. Got 10.5 now, looking for 11. $11 Chase Carlisle. Now 12 to Doug Reese. Got 12 to Doug Reese, looking for a bid of 13. Got $12 bid now, looking for a bid of 13. Anybody give me a bid of 13? $12 bid. Going once now to Doug Reese at $12. Now Chase Carlisle 13. Chase Carlisle 13 now. $13. Now looking for a bid of 14. 13.5, 14. Anybody 13.5, 14? Doug says he's out. Chase at 13. Going once now. Chase at 13. Hello, John. Going twice now. Chase Carlisle, $13. Going twice. All in, all done, folks. Make sure this is your final chance to get a bid in on this one at 13.5, and we're sold to Chase Carlisle $13. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much, sir. I have another roll here that was, well, it's called Busted in the Move. It's not busting a move, it's busted in the move. This is a 1964 Philadelphia roll. It is an original bank wrap roll. This does have some pretty nice toning on it, as you can see here. And flip it over this way. Look at the toning on that end. Pretty, pretty. Very pretty coin. And this one is from the Cincinnati branch of the Federal Reserve Bank of Cleveland. So we got a $6 bid on this, looking for a bid of 6.5. Anybody give me a bid of 6.5? This is a 1964 Philadelphia roll. 1964 Philadelphia, and you can just see the toning. This thing's just oozing toning. This whole roll could be this way. Never know. $6 bid out of Chase Carlisle, looking for a bid of 6.5. No bid of 6.5, looking for a bid of 6.5. $6 now, looking for 6.5. No bid of 6.5. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Chase at $6. $6 going once now. Tim Morrell comes in at 7. 10 at 7. And Quads tries 7, needs 8. 7.5, 8. Got a $7 bid now, looking for 7.5, 8. Quads at $8. $8 now, looking for 8.5, 9. Looking for an $8.59 bid. $8.59 bid. Anybody $8.59 bid? Got Quads at $8. Got Chase comes back at 10 now. Chase at 10. Going to leave everybody in his dust as it appears. A $10 bid now, looking for a bid of 11. $10 bid, looking for a bid of 11. 10.50, I'll keep it going. A $10 bid now. Well, let's go once now to chase at $10. Once now to chase at $10. Now we're going to be twice to chase at $10. All in, all done, folks. This is your final chance to get a bid on this beautiful roll. We're sold to Chase at $10. I'm going to quit squishying your roll. Thank you, Chase. I'll put this in the box. Chase, and to everyone else who bid. Now we have a 1962 roll. This 1962 roll is in an older style of wrapper. This is in a standard paper goods manufacturing company from Worcester, Massachusetts. But unfortunately, well, this is another busted in the move. It was packed loosely in a box, and they rattled around and shook kind of open, but not open enough. That's about as far open as they came. So we've got this 1962 1962 Philadelphia. It's 1962 Philadelphia roll. Got a $6 bid from Doug Reese, and now a $10 bid from Chase Carlisle. Got $10 from Chase, looking for a bid of 11. Got Chase at 10, looking for a bid of 11. Anybody with a bid of 11? No bid of 11. How about 10.50? 10.50. Anybody bid? Chase at 10, now looking for a bid of 10.50. Anybody with a bid of 10.50 in this 1962 Philadelphia roll? No bid 11. Let's go once to Chase at 10. Let's go once to Chase at 10. Now going twice. Chase at 10. All in, all done, folks. Looking for a bid of 10.5 on this. Anybody give me a bid of 10.5? Otherwise, we're going to sell it. Final call here. Now we are sold to Chase Carlisle, $10. I do appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. Chase, I got two of these. And this one did not fare quite as well as the other, and this one's actually coming apart. But it is from the same source, and it is another 1962 roll. Would you like both of them? So actually what I'll do is I'll give you both of them at $8 a piece. You'll just take both of them at $8 a piece, and I'll give them to you at $8 a piece. All right. So now we got both of those sold at $8 a piece. And now we are on to the roll reveals. Oh, I meant to do something here. Let's take a little bit of a break. Go ahead and redo your browsers. I'm going to get rid of these. We're done with the rolls and everything. We're down to the roll reveals. So the roll reveals are the last thing I've got tonight. I have no idea how that happened. So here we are, lot number, well, we've got a reveal number 215. It's CRH coin roll hunt number 215. I finally got my voice back. So here we are. To those who have never been involved in this before, I'm going to do a shotgun start on this. As soon as I give you the shotgun start, yes, this is an original Bankwrapped roll. Did I find my 55S roll? What 55S roll? Son of a silver stacker, are you talking to me? Okay, never mind. Here we are. Well, the 215, original roll reveal number 215. It's a 1960D First National Bank of Chicago. Is it First National Bank of Chicago? Yes, it is. First National Bank of Chicago, Chicago, Illinois. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a countdown to get ready. But for those who have not yet been involved in one of my roll reveals, you purchase spots in the roll. And then after you purchase the spots, we go in and we open the roll. If you purchase 3 spots, you're going to have 3 spots in the roll. You'll get 3 coins out of the roll. They'll be predetermined prior to the roll being opened so that there's no chance I could have stacked or otherwise messed with the roll. Then we open the roll, we go through it, and where your name shows up, you get those coins. We're going to describe what the coins are. We're going to attribute the coins, and if they're new to the system, I'll be photographing the best of the roll, the best one in the roll, and adding it to the website. And your coin will end up being the plate coin on the website, meaning that is the coin photographed for the website. So we're going to go ahead and get started on this one. I'm going to give you a little bit of a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Just give me a bin with a number, 1, 2, or 3, or you could say bin max. And we start off with Eric Beyer. Eric Beyer bins, Chase Carlisle bins. Hang on, let me get started here. Chase Carlisle, Yeoman. Jim Fletcher for 3. Joe McBride for 3. Adam Connor for 3. We've got, let's see, Adam Connor for 3, Mike Birchman for 3, Deanne for 3, Surreg for 3, and then we've got, let's see, Doug Reese for 3, Adam Chambers for 3. Let's see what I've got left on here. 10 to 15 more. So we've got Jeff Dunn for 3. We've got Bill Betts for 1. We've got Paul Hampton for 3. We've got Chase Carlisle. He already said his 3. So Justin Bussman for 3. Let's see, who else do we have? We got Quads for 3. Steel Horses for 3. And I've got 1 coin left for Steve A. Below Steve A, I'm showing Techstar. Techstar, unfortunately, I can't get you in this roll. I've already got my 50 spots all 50'd out. Sorry, sir. Move on to this. How about the 1969S? Looking for a 1969S double die? Well, so am I. Been looking for one for many, many years. So is there any chance that we might be able to find the holy grail of Lincoln cents in this 1969S Bank of America BU roll? It is an original Bankwrapped Batdorf roll. It's tightly wrapped. We may actually be able to find something good in this because we also have RPMs and a couple of other double die obverses that, well, don't very commonly get mentioned. There's also a really, really nice counterclash reverse that is quite valuable. So here's what we're going to do. These are going to be $3 rolls, or $3 coins, I'm sorry. And a max of 3 per person. And I'm going to give you a countdown before I get started on this. These are $3 a piece. Countdown before I get started on this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here I go. Wait a minute. There we go. All right. Joe McBride for 3. Mike Birchman for 3. You guys ran me off the road here. Go back a little bit. Sureg for 3. Chase Carlisle for 3. Bill Betts for 2. Then we've got, what else? Doug Reese. Takes 3. Midnight Silver Run. Takes 3. Jeff Dunn for 3. Yeoman Gull for 3. And then we've got Jim Fletcher for 3. Adam Chambers for 3. Tim Morrell for 3. For 2, I'm sorry. Tim Morrell for 2. And then we've got Chuck Patillo for 2. DN for 1. And Son of a Silver Stacker for 1. Let's see what we got left. About 10 left. Somewhere around 10. Natural Tendencies, have you registered with us yet? If you are registered with us, let me know. Because I'm not able to include you unless I know that I can reach you. So let's see. Son of a Silver Stacker, Paul Hampton. Okay, now Paul Hampton gets 3. Indeed I did. Okay. Well, let me check real quickly to see if we have registered you or have an email from you showing that you are registered. And then I'll throw you in the list. That'd be very cool. All right, we do have you registered. I will get you added to this list. Welcome to the family. Let me go ahead and moderator you and Daniel Sauce. I know Daniel Sauce, so we are going to moderator him. And back to the list. Paul Hampton for 3. Techstar for 3. Not sure I'm going to get either one of you in, but good start. Good try anyway. Natural Tendencies for 2. And then we've got Justin Bussman for 3. We've got 1 spot left. 1 spot left is going to go to quads.com. Daniel, you are 1 spot out of being able to get a coin in this roll. Unfortunately, so I'm going to go quads on here on the last one. And let me move on to the next reveal. So for, let's see, Daniel Sauce, we got Chase Carlisle, unless you already spoke up here. Chase, you're double binning, so I'm having to check on you to be sure that you're not already binned. You already got in the roll, so there's no need to do a second one. James Eubanks, I could not get you in. Kelly Ray, Majestic, and so I could not get you guys in on this roll. Sorry. All right, let's see now. Move on to the next roll. I appreciate it, folks. Thank you very much. Let's move on to reveal number 217. This one's going to be a 1959D roll. Remember those foil-wrapped rolls that we had, about a month ago? I held a few of them back, and one of them is a 1959D roll. And these coins were, well, expressly very nice, especially on the ends. There were a couple of really nice toned coins on the ends of them. I have not opened this roll. I have no idea what's inside, but I do know from having seen how these other coins were treated, how these other rolls were treated. They were wrapped in tissue paper, and then they were wrapped in foil, and they're all original Fed rolls. Are you practicing, Majestic? So let me go ahead and get it so the Majestic doesn't have an all-out aneurysm. Majestic's going to keep entering until I get ready for him. And it's just going to be just another hit for him. So we're going to do a max of 3 per person at $2 a coin here. The max of 3 per person at $2 per coin. I'm going to give you a little bit of a countdown before I get ready to do this. We're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. CRH number 217, original roll reveal 217, 59D foil wrapped roll. And here is my gangbusters. Majestic, I think you might have made it into the roll. I think you might have made it into this one. So let's see. Tim Morrell gets 2. We got Mike Birchman for 3. Adam Connor for 3. We've got Joe McBride for 3. Got Yeoman Go for 3. Got Eric Beyer for 3. We've got Jim Fletcher for 3. We've got Deanne for 3. We've got Chuck Patillo for 2. Paul Hampton for 3. We've got Surreg for 3. We've got Justin Busman for 3. Let's see, who else do we have here? Jeff Dunn for 3. We've got Majestic for 3. We've got Quads for 3. We've got Son of a Silver Stacker for 1. We've got Doug Reese. How far down am I now? Okay, I can get Doug's 3 in. And Adam Chambers for 3. And that's going to be all I'm going to be able to fit in here. So Kelly Ray, Bill Betts. Chase, did you not make it in this time? I guess Chase did not make it in this time. Chase didn't make it in. Neither did Steve A. Tim Morrell, I think I got you up top. Yeah, I got you up top. You came back with a bin of Max, but I got you in for 2. Your original 2 that you look for up top. So let's see. Majestic, I got you in. Natural Tendencies, I could not get you in because you are beyond the end of the roll. Techstar, Bill Betts, Kelly Ray. Missed all of you guys this time around. I do appreciate your attempt, though. Let's see about what this one does for us. Yep, we have a 1972 Philadelphia original bank-wrapped Batdorf roll. This thing is amazing, folks. Hey, Bill. Hello, Sean. I've not seen any really good dark-colored Batdorf rolls for 1972 Philadelphia anytime recently. It's been a long time since I've seen one of those. This is going to be a lot. CRH 218, it's coin reveal number 218. We're going to be doing a 1972 Philadelphia Batdorf wrapped roll. If you're unfamiliar with what a Batdorf roll is, it's one of the ones that are wrapped extremely tight, and the opening on the paper has a V shape. This is going to be a 3 per person. Three per person max. I'm going to, now wait, Majestic. I'm going to give you guys a countdown. As soon as I give you a countdown, I'm going to go ahead and hit enter. When I hit enter, I want you guys to start bidding or binning your spots up to 3 per person. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. We've got Majestic is first up for 3. And let's see. Joe McBride. And then we've got Bill Betts for 1. Yeoman for 3. Got Surreg. for 3. Chuck Patillo for 2. Then we've got Mike Birchman for 3. Majestic again for 3. Oh, Bill, I'm sorry. I hope you're not real bad off, Bill. Let's see. I just saw that, though. Chase Carlisle gets 3. Let me finish this off. Midnight gets 3. Quads for 3. Kelly Ray for 3. And James Eubanks for 3. Deanne for 2. And let's see how many I've got left here. About 10, 12 left. Adam Chambers gets 3. Paul Hampton gets 3. Party Pickle for 2. Adam Connor for 3. Justin Bussman for 3. I've got one spot left, and it's going to go to Doug Reese. That's all I've got, folks. Sorry for everyone who tried to get in and couldn't. Tech Star, Son of a Silver Stacker, Natural Tendencies, Daniel Sauce. Majestic got in already. Steve A., Tim Crowell, Chase Carlisle, I think already made it in. Yes, Chase Carlisle made it in. Jim Fletcher, I think. Jim, what are you doing way down there on the bottom of the list? You did not make it in. You have COVID, William? I'm so sorry, buddy. I hope you're doing at least better than not. You stay in touch with us and let us know how that's progressing, how things are going for you. The per coin price for the 72 roll was $4. And I got all those put in. Don't put your invoice with Jen. No, I won't do that this time. Accidentally charged Jim Fletcher for Joe McBride's invoice last week. Joe comes to me and he says, "You didn't send me an invoice." And I said, "Yes, I did." "No, you didn't send me an invoice." "Oh, yes, I did. Let me check on it." I went in to check on it, and it had been sent to Jim Fletcher instead of Joe McBride. Well, Jim knew there was something up, so Jim didn't pay it. So all I had to do was change the email address and resend it. Bill Crescent, I certainly hope everything works out for you. Do you have any idea how long you've had it? Midnight, thank you, sir. I'll let Jim have one of your spots. Jim Fletcher, you're going to get a spot in the 72 roll now. You've had it for a week? Well, buddy, I sure hope that there's a good way coming quickly to help you with that. Until then, my thoughts and our prayers are with you. Yeah, Jim's clapping now because you gave him a spot, Midnight. That made his day. Hoop Hoop, how you doing, buddy? Vitamin D. Vitamin D seems to be something that'll help you get rid of it. Of course, there's not a whole lot that, well, there's not really a whole lot that you shouldn't do necessarily with regard to taking vitamins or other good things. But I hear vitamin D and vitamin C both help out. And Deanne just got over it. Jim Fletcher had it. His wife had it too. They had it together. You take 5,000 in D3. The thing about the D, vitamin D, is if you take too much, you just expel it. So you can't really overdose on it. You don't want to take 35, 40 pills a day, but if you take a few pills a day, it's not going to hurt anything. And then the vitamin C, I would get that the more natural way if possible. But if you can't get it the more natural way than taking pills, then go ahead and take pills. Hoop, you had it in January? Wow. That was before a lot of people knew about it. You hear that collecting more coins helps cure from whatever ails you? I certainly hope that would work. Vitamin D3 gummies are delicious. You're into the gummies, aren't you, Bill? Lots of gummies. You've all been stuck inside not getting sun where you live? Heck, I get sun every day. I go out in the backyard. Listen to Jim, Bill. Jim will steer you right, as he had COVID, as did a few other people here, I'm sure. Did I ever see your email, Doug? Let me check. October 31st. The reveals. 197, 202, 203 you got, but the 205 was listed. 205, when I sent those boxes, 205 was scheduled for later that day, so I have 205 here. Anybody who is wondering about their reveal coins, I am working on the reveal coins. We had 2 rolls of 1952D that both proved to be big pains in the butt, because 1952D can have a huge number of different dies, and we ended up with a little bit of an issue. And so I'm working on catching up, and I'm working on getting all these packages out. And for sure, I do plan on getting these packages out to everybody. Let's see. Did Eric get in the 72 roll? No, Eric did not get into the 72 roll. What, did you want to flip one of yours over to him? Because I can do that, Majestic, if you want me to. I can flip one of yours over to him. But you only got 2. I missed you? Let me check, Eric. Let me see. Here's the 69. Here's the 72. Nope, 59. Now the 72. Here's the 72, and looking down, I don't see Eric's name. I don't see Eric's name anywhere on the list showing for a bin. That's the problem. It never came across. That is weird. Eric, your name doesn't show up with a bin at all on the 72 roll. I've got Majestic, Joe McBride, Bill Betts, Yoman Gull, Sir Egg, Chuck Patillo, Mike Birchman, Majestic again, Chase Carlisle, Bill Crusson came in. That's when he came in and said he was sick. Midnight Silver Run, Quads, Kelly, James Eubanks, Deanne, Adam Chambers, Paul Hampton, Party Pickle, Adam Connor, Justin Bussman. And then Doug Reese, Techstar, Son of a Silver Stacker, Natural Tendencies, Daniel Sauce, Majestic came in again. And then Steve A., Tim Crowell, Chase Carlisle again. Jim Fletcher, William Crusson, 710 is Oil Upside Down. And then we're done. Never saw you chime in, Eric. That's weird. I do see your question here. Did you miss me or am I at the bottom? LOL. And there's no other spot where you entered anything above that on the 72 roll. That's very strange. Must have got crossed out in cyberspace. You got a few 72 rolls you can open while you watch? Well, I appreciate you. Okay. Eric, Joe, and Tim Morrell have both offered to flip one of their spots to you. Let's see what Jim Fletcher has. Jim Fletcher already has one in the 72. Let's see. So I will take a spot from Tim Morrell to Eric. Do that now. Tim Morrell, I don't have any spots from the 72 for you. You're in on the 69S roll and in on the 59D roll, and those are the only two rolls I was able to get you in on. So Joe McBride, move one of Joe McBride's 72s to Eric Beyer. Let's see if I can get that done here real quick. Joe got 3 spots there, so I'm going to give one of his to Eric Beyer. So now we've got Eric Beyer with 1 spot in reveal number 218. Joe McBride has 2 spots in reveal number 218. That is the 1972 Philadelphia roll. And Majestic, you want me to give him one of yours? I put you at 2 and put him at 2, so I can do that. Now Eric has 2 spots. So we've got 2 spots for Eric now. I called your name when I was calling them, Tim Morrell. All right, let me go back and see. The 1972 Majestic, Joe McBride, Bill Bett, Joe Mangol, Sureg, Chuck Patillo, Mike Birchman, Majestic Sounds of Coins, Chase Carlisle, Midnight Silver Run, Quads, Kelly, James Eubanks, and then I don't know where it ends, but we've got Deanne, Adam Chambers, Paul Hampton, Party Pickle, Adam Connor, Justin Busman, Doug Reese, Techstar, Son of a Silver Stacker, Natural Tendencies, Daniel Sauce, Majestic again, Steve A., Tim Crowell, Chase Carlisle, Jim Fletcher, William Crusson, 710 is Oil Upside Down, Kelly Ray. I don't have you on here at all, Tim. Tim Morrell, I don't have you on here at all for the 72 roll. Well, I tell you what. Let's do it this way. I don't have a 219 assigned yet. So what I can do, I actually happen to have 2 rolls of these. And give me a minute to set it up, and we'll do a reveal 219 for a 72 Philadelphia roll out of the same source. So it's going to be another Batdorf roll. I happen to have 2 of them. So we'll do it that way. Let me go ahead and get my sheet set up for that. Now I'll go ahead and do a reveal number 219, get it scheduled as well. Okay, so CRH 219. Here's how we're going to handle this. If I did not get you in on number 18, if I did not get you in on number 18, number 218, you can bin now after I get the go. Max of 3 per person. If you did not get in, go ahead. 219. Thomas bins 2. So Thomas for 2. Then I've got Tim Morrell for 3. Steve A for 2. Doug Reese for 2. Jim Fletcher for 3. Techstar for 2. Tim Morrell already got in for his 2. Thomas already for his 3. Thomas already got in for his 2. So we've got Daniel Sauce. And he wants 3. Steve A wanted 2. He's already got him. Randy wants 3. Okay. So now I'm going to have a whole bunch of spots left over. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and refill spots that I sold to other people. Midnight Silver Run's going to be 1, I do believe. Midnight Silver Run, did you originally... No, wait a minute. It wasn't Midnight Silver Run. It was Majestic Sounds of Coins. So Majestic, I'm going to get you 1 to replace. And then who else gave one of their spots up? Joe McBride. Who else gave up one of their spots? Anybody I haven't mentioned? Midnight Silver Run. Okay. Got you another spot. So you've got 1 replaced in this roll. So you've got 2 in the other roll and 1 in this roll, I do believe. Let me take a look at it real quick. Make sure. Midnight Silver Run. Yeah, you've got 2 in 218. You've got 1 in 219. Same thing with you, Majestic. You've got 2 in 218 and 1 in 219. Eric should have 2 in 218. Eric, if you want 3, I can give you 1 in 219. So I'll get Eric a spot in 219 here. Okay, now, Steeler 69. That's going to be, 3 spots for Steeler 69. Hello, Rudy. And of course, I am wearing, wrong camera. Hang on a second. There we go. Guess what I'm wearing today? A Pittsburgh Steelers shirt, that's for sure. 9-0, baby. Working on a double-digit win streak here. Okay, so I have, I'm going to say probably 15 to 20 spots left in this brand new reveal, number 219 for the 1972 Batdorf roll. And I'm going to be able to open it to everyone if, let's see, Yo Man, did you get in on the last one? Yes, you did get on the last one. So I'm going to make you wait until we do. Sean, you'll have to give me pictures of it. I'll have to see pictures of it when you get a chance, and I can help you out there. Let me get this set up here real quick. I'm going to do a shotgun start. Tim Crowell, did you get in on the last one? I don't think you did. No, you didn't get in on the last one. I'll go ahead and put you in before I do the go. Okay. Tim Crowell gets 2 because he didn't get in on the last shot. So here we go with a new shot. I have 20 21 coins available. And I'm going to give you a shotgun start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Bill Betts once won. Oops. And let's see, Mike Birchman for 3, Joe McBride for 2, Eric Beyer for 1 more, Yeoman for 3, Timothy Morrell for 3, Jim Fletcher for 3, Deanne for 2 more, Jeff Dunn for 2, Paul Hampton for 3. Oh, wait a minute. Paul Hampton, I can only get you the 1. I only got 1 spot left open. I can get Paul Hampton for that 1 spot, and then I am unfortunately done. I can't do any more. I only have the 2 rolls, so unfortunately in this one, Sureg is out, Majestic is out, Randy is out, Natural Tendencies is out, Adam Chambers is out, Majestic again is out, and Thomas, you got in before the bell tolled. I think. I do believe I remember putting you in up there. Maybe not. Let me see. No, I didn't get you. I did get you in there. I got you in there for the first 2 coins in the roll. So you got into the first 2 coins in the roll, and I could not give you a 3rd one because you got in too late to get the 3rd one. And let's see. Natural Tendencies. I did not get you into a 72 spot at all. Who got more than 3? Who got more than 3 that I can give a couple of these to her? Midnight, I'll take one of yours from the second. You only got 1 in the second roll. You only got 1. I'd be taking it away from you. Yeoman says to give her 1 of his. So here we go, Natural Tendencies. We'll get 1 from Yeoman's spots in the second roll. Mike Birchman. Mike, you got 2 in the second roll. Did you get 3 in the first roll? You did. You got 3 in the first roll and 2 in the second roll, so you want me to take them from the second roll and give them to Natural Tendencies. And I'll do that. So Natural Tendencies, you will have 3 coins in the second roll. That's how that'll work out. Midnight tries to be nice and show a little love whenever he can. Well, I appreciate it, Midnight. All right, folks. That does it for the auction. That does it for the reveals. We've had a pretty good night tonight. I appreciate everything everyone has done here, and everyone has bid nicely on the coins that I had up for bids. Box of, what is this, 42 rolls that have been sold today. 42 rolls. Well, not quite 42 rolls because some of the 1955 rolls did not sell. I do still have the 1955 rolls. If anybody wants to get in on the 1955 rolls at $40 a piece, I do have 1955 rolls available at $40 a piece. If anybody wants one of those, let me know. There's a Bill Betts special. Game over. $1.99 super chat. Thank you very much. Did I miss the actual question from your email? Let me look at the actual question from your email. Hang on just a second. The 2-toned coins. I will look for those. I'm pretty sure. I know I have them. So I'm pretty sure I will be able to get them. I'm just going to print this email out, and I'm going to make sure that it's on the stack of stuff that I need to ship. It will go out. Everyone in the Copper House is amazing. Well, thanks, Jeff. It's a little bit of a press for me to do more than 4 rolls in a week, but I'll get that 5th roll done. And to speak of that, we have the roll for this evening, and I am not going to be able to do it this evening. It's just too late for the Eastern time zone, folks. A little bit too late for me. So what I will do is I will schedule it for tomorrow, and I'll get it done sometime tomorrow. That's going to be the 1951D roll. The 1951D roll, that's reveal number 214. I'll get it finished tomorrow. So I appreciate it, folks. Thank you very much. You guys are like brothers and sisters to me for sure. I definitely care about each and every one of you. Let's put Bill in our thoughts. And while we're at it, let's put Farm Dog in our thoughts too. He lost his wife this week. And we can put him in our thoughts too. And anyone else who has anyone on their list, let's give them our thoughts too. I appreciate it, folks. You guys have a wonderful, great evening. And I'm going to go ahead and sign off and get started on my other tasks and chores. Thanks, folks, and be good. I am not going to be... I'll see, I might be... Do you guys want me to do an auction next week? You want me to do an auction during Thanksgiving week? My dog is bugging me again. And go Steelers, yes, that's right. Good night, sir. You want me to do an auction next week, everybody? You want me to do an auction next week? I will do an auction next Tuesday. Okay. More people are saying yes than no. Party Pickle says no, spend time with my family. I don't really have any family here other than my wife. And she and I don't really care. My family is all in the middle of the country. And I'm out here on the near the Outer Banks. I'm east of any point in South Carolina. I'm in North Carolina, further east than South Carolina goes. My dog wants to go outside, so I need to get moving. I will do an auction next week, although it might be a pretty small auction. We'll do probably a small roll auction, maybe a few semi-key coins. And then we will start the Christmas season the week after that. So we're going to have to find a color for next week. I might be able to do it, but the 24th is Tyler's birthday. Okay. The wishbone from the turkey. I don't eat turkey. I don't like turkey. So, sorry, folks. I hate to bust your thoughts on what I'll be doing for Thanksgiving, but I'm probably going to have a ham sandwich or something, and that would be about it. I don't have turkey bones here. Chicken, that sounds good. I like chicken. I don't like turkey, though. Yeah, exactly, Randy. That's why I don't like turkey. It's just, it's dry and it doesn't really have much flavor. And yes, I've tried doing fried turkey and I've tried all that other stuff. The dark meat is okay. I like turkey legs. Vegan enchiladas. Okay. I could do a vegan enchilada, but I could also do one that has meat in it. I'm good either way. I like lumpia. Lumpia is it's a Filipino dish, and it's actually just like little rolled up egg roll things. And I get those with veggie in them. I get them with pork, with chicken, with all kinds of stuff. And I had some that had turkey in them. They were okay, but I would just rather move on to something else. Pumpkin pie, absolutely. I just don't do turkey. No whipped cream. I don't do whipped cream at all on anything. But pumpkin pie for sure. Lasagna sounds good too. I could do a lasagna. Or I could do what I did yesterday. I did, I said during the reveal, I said that I need to go downstairs and start fixing dinner because I had to cook jerk chicken, and I was going to do some cassava root and some maduros, and I decided when I got downstairs, don't really want that. So I looked around just a little bit and found some brown rice and decided to do chicken stir-fried rice. So I did, and it turned out really nice. Turned out really good. So I'll be making a pumpkin pie for sure. Pumpkin pie and probably something else tasty and delicious that we like, and not necessarily something that is traditional for Thanksgiving. You give me a can of that cranberry sauce, and it'll end up in the garbage or at the well-wisher place where you give away your canned goods, because I don't do the cranberry sauce stuff. All right, folks, I'm going to go ahead and take off. My doggy needs to go outside, and I do appreciate it. Thank you very much, and have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow for reveals. And if I don't see you tomorrow, we do have reveals scheduled for most of the week, and then Sunday we will have an auction. I do believe we'll have an auction with Jessica Johnson this Sunday. So I appreciate it, folks. You guys have a great night, and I will see you later.